Hello, today continuing to solve problems in chemistry using the concept of mole, I propose us to solve the following problem. It also consists of 3 parts. Given the amount of substance of different substances, nitric acid, it is given 3 moles. Ammonia 4 mole and ethylene CH4 5 mole. But we will put questions on these substances also different to show the possibility of applying the concept of quantity of matter. In this case, for the first problem, we will try to find the mass with the condition that we know. For the second question, we will find the volume that the gas will occupy under normal conditions. And for the third parameter, we will find how many particles it will be. So how are we going to solve? First, let's start by recalling our wonderful triangular formulas that allow us to derive the necessary data. So, in order to find the mass, we need to use this formula, but in this case, the unknown is the mass. Let's convert and find the mass of nitric acid. To find it, we need to multiply the mass of the acid by the amount of the substance. That is, the mass of the paint is multiplied by the quantity of the substance. Let's make a numerical substitution. For nitric acid, let's calculate its mass of paint based on the periodic table. For hydrogen, it's 1. For nitrogen, it's 14. And for oxygen, 16 times 3. All in grams versus moles. And the number of moles in this case is 3 moles. So then when we solve, we get mole and mole reduced. Inside our bracket, we've got 63. Multiply by 3, and in this case, we have 189 grams. That's our answer. The next question is to find the volume of ammonia gas. So we're going to use our formula again. So to find the volume, we need to multiply the paint volume by the amount of substance. Let's convert the formula, and so we can find the volume of ammonia using the paint volume multiplied by the amount of substance. But unlike the paint mass, the paint volume should be known by heart, and under normal conditions this volume is 22.4 tenths of a liter to a mole, multiplied by 4 moles, which we have given. Respectively, mole and mole are reduced, and our answer is 89.6 tenths of a liter. We have all found the volume for this gas. Okay, we move on to the next data. We need to find what the number of particles is. So again, we remember what we have a formula that works, and for that we need to N and the Avogadro number multiplied by a mole. And so the number of particles of ethylene we will have as a product of the Avogadro number multiplied by the number of moles of the given substance. The Avogadro number is also a constant, and it's 6. 0.2 times 10^23. The dimension of this number is mole minus 1. And multiplied by 5 mole. So in this case, mole and mole are reduced, and the number of particles will be dimensionless, and it will be 30. And 1 times 10 to the 23rd power, in terms of math, we could write this answer as follows. 301 multiplied by 10, but then already in the 24th degree, all our calculations are done, And so, summarizing our calculations, we can say that in order for you to be able to cope with problems using the concept of quantity of matter, you should know well, first of all, how and in what way each of the quantities is labeled, i.e., they should not confuse that mass is a small letter m, molar mass is a big letter M, volume is a big letter V. Besides, you should know well the values which are constant used in calculations of chemistry. It is a paint volume, volume at normal conditions, and also Avogadro number. Because the values which are constant are not accepted to prompt, it turns out that you should memorize them by heart. And how to do these calculations, I hope you have understood, and in the next lessons we will learn to do calculations and more complex using the concept of quantity of matter. Goodbye.